my wife's a garage sale collector. She's at every rummage sale you'll ever see. She buys the clothes and never stops to check them. She just bags them up and brings them home to me.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Clay's Collections. I'm Clay. This time I'm filming on the road. I'm currently in the Chicago suburbs, and so I'm out here doing some work things, but on my way I stopped at one of my favorite antique malls in Hickston, Wisconsin. So I took some footage while I was there. I did only pick up one item, which I'll show you at the end of the video. But then I also went to a local Salvation Army thrift store here in not too far from where I'm staying in the hotel. And so I'm dropping that footage in here too. So come along and we'll check out some great finds. Something like that. Anyway, here we go. Okay guys, one of the first things I check when I get to this antique store is for this. This is actually a hand-carved duck by my wife's uncle, Dick Schiebel. There's his name on the tag. They're asking $475 for it, which is a lot more than it is really valued. And we had called them once like 5 years ago when we were going through, so this has been there a long time. And we called them and asked them if they would do a better price, which they would come down a little bit, but not enough to make it worth the while. So, but I always go back to check to see if it's still there. And this is another area I always go look at in this antique store, and this dealer has the pile higher and deeper philosophy, to the point that you can't even get to most of the stuff in her booth. And at one point when I visited, you couldn't get in the booth. She had the hallways, or he or she had the hallway completely blocked. And so, yeah, it's just piled, not very well organized and anything. But I did buy one thing from this booth, which we'll see at the very end of the video. But yeah, this is one area they have in the store. Here's another area, and you can see it's just piled. And you know, she probably has some great stuff. He or she, again, I don't know. This one is just hilarious. Somebody put googly eyes on this old portrait. Here's another item that has been there a long time, and I've always admired this painting. It's an original oil, but not for $3,200. This was a cool little find. It's a cast iron Wagner anniversary box with these small skillets and roasting pan. I just thought it was hilarious. Right next to the chicken. This is actually at the Salvation Army now in Illinois, and their shelves are just piled very, very high with stuff. I mean, they have a large number of items here. Now, I actually got here just before they were closing, so I didn't have much time. But this was a cool little Christmas set of 4 mugs and 2 bowls. They were all matching. That's what I was pulling out to see if they had the same mark on the bottom, which they did. But yeah, just tons of dishware. And again, I didn't get very far throughout the store. I just kind of quick ran down this aisle, took some footage, and then turned around, did the other side, which they did have some other items that I didn't get filmed. But this one coming up surprised me. They have a whole set of this ruby glass. So this is the item that I picked up at the antique store, which is this awesome mid-century modern mug. Look at the graphics on this thing. I love it. It was $1. Now this is the kind of thing we sell at the Pink Elephant for, you know, I put around $5 on it. So it's not a big money maker, but it's definitely one of those items that has a big crack in it. I looked it over and I didn't see that. Now I see it right down the side. Oh well, I guess I won't be selling it at the Pink Elephant, but it's still a great item for decor. So anyway, but that's what I picked up. And anyway, now I'm kind of disappointed. You know how that happens sometimes? You think you look it over and then you miss it. And part of that is, I think, because of the lighting. The lighting at the old schoolhouse is not very good. So anyway, I still like it. It's still a great cup with some great graphics on it. And I know people that do different things. I might give it to my one friend who, they do a sensory craft with some special needs individuals. And so what they do is they take old mugs like this and they turn them into little planters. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.